rises for the win from 29 from the right hash. Koo's kick is good. Here is Durant for the win. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
We got the original three amigos together. It's been a while, gentlemen. What's good? What's good?
Back.
All right, man. Let's talk some NFL. Let's talk NFL. We are approaching week 12. We're going to kind of check the temperature and y'all are going to give y'all Midseason Awards. So you guys want to start with Rookie of the Year?
Before we do that, no. I have an announcement. All right. The NFC South is not the worst division in football. Okay, it's not. We had it. Now you made a face, bro.
I'm listening.
Oh, bro, you made a face like I was lying, like I wasn't serious. Oh, bro. Anyway, now a couple weeks ago, man, before the start of the season, bro, we had Charles Dansby on the show, man. And we kind of came to the conclusion that the NFC South, bro, was the worst division, bro, and it's not. And it makes me happy to see that we're no longer the worst division in football. That's it.
And the Falcons are not in last place like you previously stated, and that bet still is in place that the Falcons will not be in last place. The Atlanta Falcons are currently in a race for the top seed in the NFC South division. That means if they win the division, they will have a home playoff game. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Charles Dansby for being completely wrong on his take, bro. And shout out to you, bro. Congratulations. But back to the regularly scheduled program.
That's like,
y'all realize if the Cowboys go to the NFC Championship, like y'all gonna have to eat a lot of crow. Y'all gonna have to eat a lot of crow because they look real good. All right, man. Let's jump into the awards. We'll start Rookie of the Year. NFL Rookie of the Year. Antoine, who you got?
I think it's gonna be unanimous, dog. You got Sauce, bro. I don't know anybody else who's even like on that level as far as like rookies, bro. It's anchoring that entire defense, bro. And the Jets have been playing above expectations, bro, the entire year consistently. They as far as defense, the offense is kind of doing some weird stuff right now. Is that just got bit? But as far as the defense,
to say the least,
you know what I'm saying? So, bro, Sauce is leading that charge, bro, and they're looking phenomenally well with the rookie. You know what I'm saying? So that's my vote. I think that's what it's gonna be for Rookie of the Year for this year. That's what I got.
All right, Corey, who you got?
That's a good one. I actually had him in my top two as well. For me, I'm gonna have to go with the rookie out of the Ohio State, Chris Olive from the New Orleans Saints.
I can't give it to Saints.
As much as I don't want to give Saints any credit, I mean he's been balling.
Yeah.
He's been one of their top receivers, if not their number one, especially with their carousel of quarterback situation they've been having all year, from Jameis to Andy Dalton, and he continues to just ball out. Even though the team hasn't played up to their expectations, he's been a constant success and a constant receiver in this offense, and I think he's going to do very well moving forward and take over that number one, especially with other receivers that they had in and out the lineup for the Saints, like Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry. So my pick is going to go to the Chris Olive. Rookie of the Year.
Man, I was working so hard to get a Chris Olive trade going in my fantasy football league. We just couldn't work it out. So Quez, if you're watching this, man, I really wanted Chris. I really wanted this. All right, so Rookie of the Year, let's move on. Defensive Player of the Year. Antoine, who you got?
It pains me to say this too, man. It pains me to say a lot of these, dog. Now I got Diggs, man. I got Diggs from the Cowboys, bro. But they don't throw to that man's side of the field, dog. Like it's just some catches you just don't throw to that side of the field, bro. It's just one of them cats, bro. And that says a lot. Dog. And Cowboys are balling, bro. The Cowboys are balling this year, surprisingly. Unfortunately so. But the Cowboys are balling. So I gotta give it a digs, bro. That's what I got.
Corey.
Wow, I was actually not expecting that. I was actually expecting. I have the Cowboys as well, but I actually have a different player.
Oh, sure. Who you got? Michael Parsons.
I got Michael
Parsons.
When you watch the Cowboys play, and specifically their defense, I mean, he's flying all over the place, all over the field. He jumps off the screen for you. You can line him up all over the line, left side, right side, middle. I mean, he's just that dominant of a player that he just wrecks havoc, and you have to account for him on the field. Only drawback I have, and this is just from a coaching and the Cowboys perspective, I don't necessarily agree with him dropping back in coverage so much. I like when he actually is a pass rushing linebacker or edge rusher, or whatever you want to call it. He does way better wrecking defenses that way. And I know you have to use him sparingly, but I'd rather him just, I guess just come off the field for
keep the pressure on.
Just keep the pressure on, man. Just rush the quarterback, man. Rush the quarterback, fill in gaps, for during the rushing attack. But that's my defensive player of the year, Michael Parsons. We got two Cowboys for some reason. I mean, like you said, the Cowboys are balling.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, the Cowboys are balling, and we'll see. We'll see how they continue to progress on through the season. And get ready for this Thanksgiving Day game that they tend to lose every year.
Every single year.
Thanksgiving. So I can't wait for that.
Praying that they do, man, because the way we played against Detroit, huge letdown.
Yeah.
So, that felt like the, you've been exposed game, but if we can beat the Cowboys, we can turn things around. All right,
that's ugly hoodie you got on, bro. That's ugly jacket you got on, by the way.
I mean, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not. We know that, and then several people know that. So
congrats, bro.
But,
congrats on your win. Congrats on the win this past weekend, bro.
You talking about basketball?
No, I'm talking about football. But congrats on the win.
Oh, thanks. Moving along. Offensive player of the year. Who you got, Antoine?
Oh man, bro, this was kind of tough for me, bro. I don't like giving this a quarterback because quarterbacks usually get the MVP.
Right.
Although, like Matt Ryan got it, you know what I'm saying? Like some quarterbacks get it. Anyway, so, bro, it was kind of tough for me, bro. But I got Derrick Henry. I think at the end of the year, bro, Derrick Henry gonna pull away with it, bro. He's having another Derrick Henry year, bro. The other game he had a passing touchdown and like a rushing touchdown. Like it's just Derrick Henry things that he continues to do year after year, time after time, and that he's the anchor of that entire time. Like that entire offense runs through Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? And they've been finding success as of late. So yeah, bro, I say Derrick Henry. I feel like voter fatigue might not put him in there, bro. They might, because it's like he kind of gets it. He's up in the conversation like every single year, but it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He's homie balling. So I got Derrick Henry, bro. He's leading the lead in rushing yards, ain't he?
Yeah. Like the league in rushing. Yeah.
What's y'all opinion? I'm gonna let you go, Core. But what's y'all opinion on the concept of voter fatigue in general? Like, is that fair?
It's not fair.
Like,
I don't know, man. Rudy Gobert done got like 17 defensive player of the years back to back, bro. So I mean, it depends on. I guess.
He got 3 of them.
I know, but
yeah. But well,
I guess it depends on the award, though.
Yeah. So I think with defensive player of the year, I mean, I think voter fatigue did contribute to some recently. Granted, the Jazz defense was worse last year. Because I mean, Dwight has 4, Ben Wallace has 4, so I don't think we see it quite as much with defense player of the year. But like, particularly the sexy awards, the MVP. Like, we talk about voter fatigue. Like, why is that a thing, and is it fair?
I guess
we know why, but
yeah, I don't think it's fair necessarily, but like I know that's a big topic with LeBron, and LeBron could have a lot more MVPs. But at the same time, I mean, we can't kind of criticize some of those seasons to kind of invalidate those, whether he gets an MVP or not. So I don't think I don't know.
What you mean?
Like, if we talk about like team success and things of that nature, I mean, part of that is a contributing factor to MVPs, where some of those years, he didn't have some of the greatest team success or whatever. I think the people that have the voter fatigue can kind of criticize the team success, and kind of use that as a determining factor into why they have voter fatigue. So I think that's the greatest reason why.
Your offensive player of the year. Let's hear
it. Same here with Derrick Henry. I was kind of I had Saquon and in there in my top two, but I ultimately went with Derrick Henry. Like Antoine stated before, it's really kind of that offense is Derrick Henry or bust. I mean, we've seen Ryan Tannehill have good games and not so good games, but as long as that rushing attack is there, and as long as they're controlling the ball, like we stated earlier, they're leading the lead. He's leading the lead in rushing. So as long as you got Derrick Henry, I mean, he's a beast. So that's my pick with offensive player of the year.
All right, I got a feeling there's next one. Y'all gonna be on the same page. MVP, Antoine, who you got?
You say you think we're gonna be on the same page with this one?
I think so. Who you got your MVP?
Right. For me, it's a toss-up, bro. I think either I don't know. Maybe I may be off for this one. I think it's either Jalen Hurts or Patty. All right, I think it's either one of those two, man. If the Eagles keep playing the way they've been playing, minus those little last two games or whatever, bro, like
significant 2 consecutive games.
I know,
right? 2 consecutive games.
But I mean, bro, if they go 15-2, bro, like you know what I'm saying, like if they continue, but say if they go 13-13-4, bro, I think, bro, if they're the number one seed in the NFC, I think Jalen Hurts will get the MVP. But like, bro, the Chiefs are. I've had Josh Allen.
Who's your MVP right now? Because these are mid-season awards. This isn't predictions. It's like, who's your MVP right now?
Oh, you're right, bro. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one, bro. I'll say Jalen Hurts, bro. I'll say Jalen Hurts. Right now, I would say Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Corey?
Okay. Right now, I'm actually going to go with Pat Mahomes. And I just with this one, I mean, you could possibly get voter fatigue with this award as well. Yeah. But I mean, Pat Mahomes is having another, great year. I mean, he's leading the league in passing and touchdown.
Pat only has one, right?
And he got one, and he got a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the second
one regular season. Yeah,
and one Super Bowl.
It feels like he has more, and it feels like he should have more.
Yeah. So I mean,
he's in the conversation every year for it.
Yeah, and I mean, we just saw him versus the Chargers the other night, Monday Night Football. A slugfest.
That last drive. Yeah,
that last drive where he needs a touchdown. It's like 1 minute and 40-something seconds left.
Tom Brady-esque.
Right, Tom Brady-esque. Boom, 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 down the field, touchdown. Let's go home. I mean, we've seen him do it over and over and over again. And I mean, that's my MVP. Jalen is up there, but I think Jalen has to do a lot more for me for him to surpass what Patrick Mahomes consistently does every single game.
True.
So that's where I'm at.
All right. Comeback player of the year. Antoine, who you got?
Yeah, bro, I got Geno, man. Give it to Geno. Bro, Geno Smith, bro. I feel like this is unanimous, dog. You can't, who else you going to give it to? You can't give it to nobody else. Dog, Geno Smith has done the unthinkable, bro, up there in Seattle. We thought Seattle was going to be out of 15 teams in the NFC. I mean, out of 15 of 16 for Seattle tanking. They going, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get Bryce. It's like, nah. Like Geno said, bro, I love to see it, bro. I love to see it. I think Geno, bro. Who else am I going to give it to?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's Geno as well. I mean, They're 6-4, tied at the top of the division. He's top 10 in passing. I mean, what can you say? I mean, we didn't expect this from Geno or the Seahawks, so I think it's unanimous as well. It's going to be Geno.
All right, Corey. You say you had an activity for us.
Well, not an activity. I actually had another award for you guys. Another little fun award. I just want to kind of throw that out there and see what y'all got, man. So my award is the biggest bust award. All right, and this doesn't have to be a player. It could be a player or a team. Who is your biggest bust of the year so
Russell
far?
Wilson. Russell Wilson. That goes without saying. We didn't have to talk about that before the show or anything. Russell Wilson. Easy.
That's across the board, bro.
I'm trying to think of a team.
He's even in that account.
So you got Russell Wilson too, Antoine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have Russell up there, but I actually have Baker Mayfield. And the reason I say that is because we got there was this big story about, okay, Baker's going to get another chance with Carolina. He's going to turn his career around. And we've got nothing. We've literally got nothing. Out of 7 games, he has the same amount of touchdowns as he does interceptions, which is 6. That is horrible. That is horrible. A quarterback out of Oklahoma that was really touted. I mean, he was cocky, arrogant, comes to the league.
Were you expecting a lot from Baker this year, though? That's why I wouldn't put him in my biggest bust, because I feel like he's been busting for a couple seasons.
And I might be a little bit biased, but I understand what you're saying. And like I said, I might just be a little bit biased with that.
You want to throw dirt on Baker? I'll allow it.
Yeah. So that was my biggest bust. I just wanted to have a little fun with that.
Another one I would say for a team, I would say, man. I would say the Bucs, bro. The fact that the Bucs are in the second worst division in the NFL. The Bucs are basically tied for first, you know what I'm saying, with the Atlanta Falcons. Nobody expected any of that. We thought the Bucs were gonna take this, you know what I'm saying, take it and run with it. At the beginning of the year, we was like, bro, Bucs undisputed. Who else gonna challenge the Bucs for a spot, bro? And it's nah, that ain't it. The Bucs ain't doing it.
But I think an even bigger bust team would be the Rams coming off a Super Bowl.
I was gonna say, the Rams.
Yeah, I mean they're 3-7, and we, they're looking at not even making the playoffs at this point.
They not looking at it. They in it. They're in the room.
Yeah,
they're not making the playoff room.
And I mean, I know they've lost Odell and Von Miller on the defensive side, but we still expected them to still be up there. I mean, because we've even saw the Bengals turn around their season as of late. So we just wasn't expecting this from the Rams. So yeah, that was the biggest bust award. That's real fun.
All right, cool. Until next time, those are our mid-season NFL awards. Good to have the 3 amigos back.
Yes, sir.
See y'all next time. Take it easy.
Thank you for joining us on the For the Win Vodcast.
Make sure you follow us on IG at For the Win Vodcast, on YouTube at For the Win, on Apple Music, on Spotify. We are everywhere.
For the win. And we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.